ago, it seemed like, whether it was national people or local fans were pretty concerned about you guys. What sort of difference had putting together 2 wins made, inside the building and in terms of what you guys think this season could be?
It's huge. Anytime you can win in the National Football League, it's always big, and it's just a morale booster. Winning the big games when they count. Obviously, I think that coming in with the right mindset going into Las Vegas, man, playing against a good Raiders team, it was just a mental thing. So once you get that bad taste out your mouth, obviously we put some bad tape on film in the beginning of the year. Once we kind of settled down, everybody kind of honed in. We was playing our brand of football, offensively, defensively, and special teams. And once it's clicking in this league, man, it's a momentum league. Once you get that momentum, the ball is rolling, man. You feel like you can beat anybody, you can play with anybody, and that's the phase that we're in right now. We're playing complementary football right now. Offense is doing what they need to do. Defense is playing phenomenal right now. Special teams is coming up big for us right now.
You've played on teams that have not been able to pull themselves out of funk.
Right.
Mm-hmm. What do you need to do as a team to be able to do that? And what did you guys do to?
I say this, man. A lot of people, I think I seen some stuff coming in that's saying, like, we're one of the older teams in the National Football Leagues. It comes with perks, man. It's a lot of guys, man, that's played a lot of football. So guys is not panicking. Nobody's hitting the panic button. You have a mature group of guys, man, who can still play football at a high level. So collectively, once you combine those two things, it's just one of those things where you got a bunch of guys who understand the assignment at hand. And, nobody's panicking, man. Yeah, we put out some bad football, but we understand the guys that we have, and we're mature enough to understand that this is a long season. So it's not how you start, it's always how you finish, and that's our mindset right now. We're starting to catch our stride. Little things we could clean up right now, obviously, but we're catching our stride, man, and it's exciting for us.
I think Coach Nagy blamed Jason Peters for that stat. Just he doing a job.
Yeah, man, I just found out he played. Pete Carroll was at Arkansas with him, I think. I heard about that. Like, did he go to Arkansas, right? It was a thing maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I know, dude. Oh, okay. Man, but having guys like that, man, like I say, man, it comes with the perks, man. He might have made us the oldest team in the league, but he playing good football for us, man. And I wouldn't have him. I would rather have him on team 10 times out of 10.
What'd you think of DHC's pick?
DHC, man, he don't get enough credit. Obviously, this is, I think that. Since I came here, I've admired, man, just him as a person. I think that beyond a football player, beyond what they asked him to do, DH as a person, man, I let him babysit my kids 10 times out of 10. Just a genuinely good dude. And when you see guys like that, all he do is make plays. He clutch, man. He's been doing it since last year. And to see guys like that come in and step up huge for us, it's always big, man. And like I say, DH, when his number's called, man, DH is going to do what he need to do, man. And I don't think that he get enough credit, man, what he do on special teams. He's a leader for the special teams group, man. And when he come in, he do what he need to do. So hats off to DH, man. I couldn't have been more happier for a guy, man, than DH for sure. So he going to continue to do what he do and make plays when his number called, man. And that's the beauty of having guys like that in this locker room.
Tashaun, do you have an opinion about or a reaction to John Gruden and the firing?
Man, to be honest, my team colors is orange, white, and blue. So, I keep everything focused on what's happening here. Obviously, it's going around. So, it's unfortunate, but, like I say, I haven't wrapped my head around it, man. We just still trying to figure out everything, coming off of a huge win with them. But, obviously, it's been circulated, man. It's just unfortunate that these type of things that happen, but it's life. My biggest concern is controlling what I can control. Those guys in that locker room, obviously, they got to deal with that more personal than I do. But, right now, it's just focused on winning games, man, and moving on and getting ready for Green Bay.
Jalen Johnson's playing at a high level.
What did I tell? Hold on now. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all?
Top five, right?
Did I tell y'all that? Okay. I just want y'all to know. Everybody looked at me crazy. People wrote articles saying, like, what is he? I told y'all, I said week 6. Around week 6, week 8, half the season. I'm going to tell y'all. I've seen it, though. I truly told y'all, man, I said that with conviction because I meant it. I watch him. Humble young guy. And I seen it. When some of my buddies that played for the Dolphins, when they came here, I told them. I said 33 going to be a star in this league, man. When y'all see him practice, he the real deal. And everything that I said came to fruition, man. He's been doing everything. I don't know if y'all surprised. I'm not. I don't think none of us is. But, personally, you got to tip your hat off to him, man. The jump that he's made, and the thing about it, he had a really solid rookie year. I don't think a lot of people talked about it, but this year the jump that he's made is incredible. And I said I've only seen another jump like this with a guy in Jacksonville I played with, Jaden. And he's making those type of jumps, man. There's no reason that Jaden shouldn't be in that all-pro conversation. And, he continued to stack these games together. Do it week in and week out as he been doing, man. The sky going to be the limit for him. Chicago got a good one now, for sure.
What does it mean to you personally, and what does it do for the defense when you see Bears fans take over a road stadium all the way across the country?
Man, y'all got to understand this is new to me. Now, the fan base here is crazy. It's phenomenal. Obviously, you know what you're getting when you sign up to play in Chicago, obviously. And to hear that, though, I mean, at one point in the fourth quarter with about 5 minutes left, it seemed like it was a home game. And for something like that, man, it's just a testament of how the Bears travel, the fan base, man. And when you win it and everything is what it's supposed to look like, man. It just was a beautiful feeling to see that right there, honestly, man. And it was kind of crazy, like you say, this is a home game, man. But it felt like it was a home game for us from the start to the finish. They was in it.
Similarly, have you come? I know you only been here a year. Have you come to understand the importance of the rivalry with the Packers?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think last year it took some time, and without fans being there, it was a little different. I wasn't able to truly feel the rivalry that it was for that a lot of guys in the building has felt. But man, obviously you could just feel it. And this week is going to be one of those weeks that they're coming off of. They're 4-1. They're coming off good football. That they've been playing a tough win in Cincinnati, and we're coming off a hard-fought win in Las Vegas. So the timing of this matchup, man, is very perfect, man. I think that we hitting our stride. They're playing good football, so it's going to be good on good, obviously. So we're excited about that matchup. We're excited about this. But, yeah, you can't be in this building and not feel the sense of the rivalry with Green Bay. So it's going to be an exciting week for sure.
I'm going to give you a very open-ended question. What makes Aaron Rodgers so good?
Oh, man, everything. I think that he's one of the quarterbacks, man, one of the few quarterbacks, man, that truly have no flaws to his game. I think that he can make every throw. He's mobile enough to get out the pocket. Obviously, he's smart. You don't turn the ball over. You have to look at him, man. You almost sort of a fan of his game when you're watching him on tape, obviously. And the biggest thing with him is those room for errors, those small errors. I think last year when we played him in January, we had opportunity on the interception. Like when you get those opportunities, because they're far and few in between, man, you might get one a game, which is rare, man. The quarterback don't make that many mistakes. So when you get it, you got to capitalize on them, man. But far as him as a quarterback, I mean, he in my opinion, is a top 5 quarterback of all time. I think that he's a phenomenal player, and obviously, he's the engine that keeps that car going. So obviously, we got our work cut out against Aaron Rodgers. He's familiar with this team, this defense. So it's hard to tell you, man. I just really don't see a lot of weaknesses to him. But in this league, anytime you hit the quarterback, which we've been doing a lot, that'll deter a lot of things. But right now, man, he's playing good football. If you excuse the first game of the season against the Saints, he's been playing phenomenal football.
You talked about the pass rush. How different has it felt this year with Quinn at full strength?
Right.
And Mac playing the way he is? And what sort of opportunities does that create for you guys?
Oh, man, it's huge. I think that what they're doing on the D-line is phenomenal. I mean, you got our whole D-line, any given play, man, they have game records, man. But when you got a guy like Khalil playing out of his mind, Rob is playing out of his mind, it's crazy to see, because you understand that a lot of these coverages these days, man, this quarterback not going to have a lot of time, whether it's a 3-man rush, 4-man rush. You don't have to blitz, man, when you got guys like that that's going to win their one-on-ones down in and down out. So having guys like that, man, it's just a beautiful thing. When you turn on that tape, man, you see 9-4 humming off the edge, 5-2, 9-7, Blau. We got so many guys, 9-6 when he healthy. That's just scary to see. So obviously it changed the way that teams have to scheme against us, because you can try to single those guys if you want. That probably wouldn't be smart. So, and it opens up opportunities, man, for other guys, man, to get sacks. Roquan, myself, all that type of stuff. So it's beautiful playing behind guys like that, man, and it's always fun for sure.
John, Ogletree's played really well, but Danny's been a captain of this team for a while now. What was the impact of having Trevathan back on the field?
I mean, anytime you get a guy like DT back, I mean, DT, not only is he a phenomenal football player, but, he's a smart guy. And a lot of guys look up to him. He's a leader of this team, been a leader of this team for many years. So getting that type of energy and that vibe back is always huge. And, it's a good problem, man, when you got a guy like Ogletree to be able to step in his absence, man. Ogletree, I feel like, has been playing some really good football for us and doing everything that we asked of him. So So, but getting a guy like DT back, that's always huge, man. He is definitely a leader of this team, and he's been one. He's gonna continue to be one. So, getting him back to full strength, man, is huge for this defense. Obviously, having those guys back in there, man, and excited seeing those guys out there running around, moving around, man, getting back in the feel of it. Like I said, man, he's been doing this for a long time. He's had success. That's why he's here, man, and that's why he's looked at as a captain in this locker room and in his organization. So having him back is huge.
John, that was your first career sack?
First career sack out of 10 years. That's crazy. That lets you know my defensive coordinators didn't appreciate my pass rushing ability. Sean, dude, that's why I told you, Sean, my guy.